Hello everybody, my name is Memo, this is my channel, Fancy Memo, and welcome to my channel. This video has been long overdue. If you've been following my channel, I make music related content here, reaction videos, done reviews, record unboxings, and vinyl record collection videos. I've made one so far, just part of my collection, and it's been a while since that video. Since then I've collected even more records. Like before, I'm not going to show you my entire collection of like everything I've added up to this point because I talk a lot and it's just going to make the video very long. So I'm just going to show you some of my collection, the records I haven't shown you, and I'll do another update video eventually. I'm very excited. This one is cool because I have a little bit more different kind of genres in this video. I do mostly hip-hop and rap related content here, but I'm not just limited to that. So I have a couple records here that aren't hip-hop. Very excited to show you guys my collection, so I think we should just start. Let's start off with probably my favorite band ever. We're gonna do Gorillaz. I've mentioned before I'm a huge Gorillaz fan. Here's the front, here's the back, very punk. I just recently completed my Gorillaz vinyl record collection, and I've showed part of it in the last videos if you want to check it out. I'm not going to show you the rest. I'll show you a couple, which includes self-titled Gorillaz. Here's the bifold. Yeah, there it is. The great thing about Gorillaz is since they are an animated band, they have great packaging. I love the art. It changes throughout each record, and this is their first record, by the way. Their packaging is great. The sleeves are nicely decorated as well. The record itself isn't anything crazy. It's just a standard black LP. Again, nothing crazy, so I'm not gonna take it out. I'm not gonna take out the other one either. I will, however, show off the other sleeve because similar to the first one, it has artwork as well. Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewitt just kills it. The music on this is great, obviously. I think I'm more of a fan of the singles rather than any of the deep cuts, really, to be honest with you. Even though there's some dope deep cuts, if I were to recommend my favorite songs, I'll say 5-4, Tomorrow Comes Today, Clint Eastwood, of course, banger, that's a banger. Rock the House, I love that song as well. 19-2000, Latin Simone, it's a Spanish track, which caught me off guard, but it's really good. I love that song. And there's also a Clint Eastwood remix, but I prefer the original. It's not my favorite album in their discography. I think most people would agree that it's either Demon Days or Plastic Beach, but there's some killer songs on this. It's great. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You'll find something you'll like. Like, blend a lot of genres together. I think this one I consider mostly hip-hop, so if you're into that, check it out. I'm gonna put this back here. And by the way, I got a comment on my last record collection video about I should be stacking them, and I don't stack them when I store them, but just for the video, I'm gonna stack it. Okay, we're gonna transition from Gorillaz to some more Gorillaz. This is the Now Now. Dropped 2018, front, back. This is a great project. I love this one. I feel like it's very underrated. You know, after Humans came out, there was a lot of complaints about it having too many features and the track list being too long. The album itself is being too long, and in this album they fix it. Like, there's barely any features. The track list is nice and condensed. It's a very consistent listen. The packaging on this record, although very simple, I think is very creative. Here is the sleeve. This record only comes with one LP, unlike Gorillaz. They're self-titled. Here's the back with track list. I like how it spirals and I like the colors. And this is part of the record itself. It's the middle part. I don't know the exact name. But you can see here is 2D. And the other side, Noodle. This was kind of a weird phase for Gorillaz, although the music came out really well. The lore, I'm not big on the lore, but just, I don't know, I found it weird how Murdoch went to jail and they had to replace him with Ace right here from the Powerpuff Girls. It's cool, I dig it, but again, kind of weird. Great album, I enjoy it a lot. I recommend you should check out all the albums I'm mentioning in this video, but if you want just a snippet of what these projects provide for humans, I would recommend Humility, Hollywood, I like Idaho, Magic City is great, you don't want to miss that one, Fireflies as well, 1% and So Guy. Like the second half of the album really picks up, it's really great, check it out. Alright, putting it back here. Alright, we're gonna transition now from Gorillaz to a different band, Pink Floyd. Right here. Did you expect a Pink Floyd album? You probably did, since it's in the thumbnail. But yeah, I have Dark Side of the Moon right here. It's in the sleeve. Here's the back. I put it in the sleeve because the material of the album is a bit weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's cool, but the problem is when I touch it, my fingerprints get on it and I don't like that. So I'm like being very careful. And because it gets here easily, I don't use it that often. There's a gatefold right here. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. It's really cool. The record comes in this like black paper sleeve, and you could see the middles from that clear plastic part. And it's a black record, so nothing too fancy. I already have fingerprints on it. No, I'm gonna have to clean it. Cool part about this record, it comes with a lot of goodies. It came with these two little stickers, these little guys. I should put one here. I've been putting a lot of stickers on this record player. You can see some right here. I will upgrade myself eventually, just not now, guys. I saw recommendations. I'm considering it, but at the moment, I'm not gonna buy a record player yet, even though I know how bad it is. You don't have to tell me. The record also came with two posters. I'm not gonna open them up. I recorded what they look like so you guys know what they look like. I'm gonna put it back into the sleeve because it's getting dirty. I'll clean it later. Oh, before that, let's talk about my favorite tracks off of this album, which, to be honest, I can't just recommend a track or two for you to enjoy the experience that this album provides. It's more of a, you gotta listen to the album because the album itself provides it a really cool, trippy, psychedelic experience. I really can't just choose songs and ask you guys to listen to it. You guys gotta listen to the whole album. Now I'm gonna put it in the sleeve. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Check it out. Okay, let's transition from rock back to rap, my favorite genre, and I'm gonna talk about my favorite artist, Mr. Kanye West, College Dropout. Last video I showed you guys two of his latest projects, Ye and Kitsy Ghost, and right here I've got his first ever album, his debut album. Here's the back, College Dropout. Comes with this. This is kind of like a little poster thing, but at the back it has track lists, credits, stuff like that. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Kanye album. I appreciate it a lot, and I know a lot of people say it is his best project, but to me, I don't think so. The record itself isn't crazy, the sleeves isn't crazy, it's white. Here's like the middle part, and as you can see from the tip right here, it's just a black LP, so I'm not gonna bother taking it out. Although this isn't my favorite Kanye album, I'm a Kanye stan. I love his music, and there's obviously a lot of great music off of this. We've got We Don't Care, Graduation Day, All Falls Down, Spaceship, and Jesus Walks just on the first disc alone. Mwah! Never Let Me Down, The New Workout Plan, Through the Wire, Slow Jams, School Spirit, Family Business, Last Call. These are great Kanye tracks. Check them out. My favorite is Jesus Walks. It's very epic. There's a lot of different Kanye phases. College Dropout here is more soulful, so if you like soulful hip hop, check it out. I'll put this here now. Next album. This is one of my favorite artists right now. Unfortunately, I only have this album. I want to get his entire discography, but this is a good start because it's a great album, and I'm talking about Anderson .Paak, Oxnard. Here's the front, here's the back. This kid is so cute. And look at that seal. Gatefold has the track list, credits, all that good stuff. Anderson .Paak is a R&B singer, but on Oxnard it's full on rap, and it's cold and charismatic. It's fantastic. The record here is really cool because it's clear. I just dropped the sleeve. The sleeve is white. Having a clear record is pretty cool. I have a couple now. So here, Oxnard, one of my favorite albums from 2018. Production is great. Dr. Dre is all over this thing. Songs I would recommend. Oh, the whole album, but if I had to choose, The Chase, Tints, Who Are You, 6 Summers. Whew, that's a good track right there. Smile Petty, Brother's Keeper, Anywhere, Cheers, Sweet Chick, Left to Right. The last 2 are bonus tracks, which made it onto this. And oh my gosh, there's so many great features. Kendrick Lamar, Dr. Dre, Pusha T, Snoop Dogg, J. Cole, Q-Tip, to name a few. Great album, very underrated Anderson .Paak album. A lot of people say Malibu is his best album, and to be honest, I don't know what's his best album. It's hard to choose for me, but Oxnard is great. I'm gonna put it back here. Sorry for stacking. Mwah. Alright, we're getting close to the end here. Let's move on. This one just came out last year, 2019. Made it in my top 10 of my best or my favorite hip hop or just albums in general from last year. And I'm talking about Rich Brian with The Sailor. He made it in my top 10. Just barely. He made it at number 10. Look at the cover art. I love the cover art. It's so good. There's the front. Here's the back. See, this is a bit glossy. It's different material. It like pops a bit compared to this. This is glossy, of course, and I don't want to touch it. I don't want to get dirty, but it's cool. It's cool. This album has great packaging. So this is one of the sleeves. It's just basic track lists, credits, stuff like that. This album though, this record is really cool. You see, this is an Urban Outfitter exclusive. I believe The Sailor comes in red, but I've got the exclusive orange. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, so sexy. Wow. Look, look again. Look at this. Look at that orange. Wow. I have red records already. I need an orange, and this is it's so beautiful. Let me just quickly show you the other sleeve. Like, this is like the other one, but the other side has this little, I believe it's a telescope, like a tiny one. I don't know. I think it's cool. If you thought having an orange record was cool, Just to top it off, cherry on the top of the cake, it came with a poster. It's small enough for me to show here. I think that looks really cool. But the other side, from the yellow music video, this is dope. This is so cool. So cool. I love how he just added it in there. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I didn't even show you the gatefold. Boom. Rich Brian's photographer. Immaculate. This album is incredible. I've been a big fan of Rich Brian since Glow Like That dropped. Ever since then, I've been listening to his music. I loved Amen, and I love this album as well. This album, although I love Amen, you could tell he improved his craft so much. His rapping and his flow is so good. It's the best he's ever had in his career. The storytelling as well is really good. And the production, top tier. It sends you on this like crazy ride. This album is very creative. It's not one-dimensional at all. There's a lot of different types of tracks. There's storytelling tracks. There's this love ballad, which I love. Drive Safe. Let me recommend the tracks that I like. The Sailor, great opening track. Yellow, probably his best track ever. Kids is great. Drive Safe, as I mentioned before. 100 Degrees, a cool like summer track. Slow It Down Turbo. Oh my gosh, that track is insane. It's so crazy. Where Does the Time Go to finish it off is also very good. Great album. I love how he's improving. I feel like a proud mom when this album dropped. It's very underrated. Like, if you haven't listened to Rich Brian, check him out. And definitely check out this album, The Sailor. Great. It's a great album. Put you right here. We're getting close to the end. These next two albums I got for Christmas. Let's talk about this first one. Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem. Oh, the memories I had with this album. Oh my gosh. This was my childhood. He's the one that got me into hip hop. This guy is a legend. I'll defend him as much as I can. I am a stan. Yeah, his discography kind of went downhill a little bit, but come on, this man made classics. He has made classics, and we need to respect him for that. Here's the back, by the way, with the track list. Comes with like this little poster thing, and the track list again with credits. I like the material on this thing. It feels kind of like nice cardboard. I'm gonna bring out just one of them because the album itself isn't crazy. White sleeve, see the middle from here of the standard black LP. Eminem is a legend. He is one of the best lyricists and rappers ever. Yeah, his discography went downhill a bit, but classics are classics. Marshall Mathers LP is one of his best projects and one of the best hip-hop projects of all time. I'm gonna shout out a couple of songs. Kill You, great track. Stan, classic. I overplayed that to myself as a young kid. Oh my gosh. To the point where like I got tired of it, but like re-listening to it again after taking a break from it for years. Oh, nostalgia. We've got The Way I Am, The Real Slim Shady, Remember Me, Marshall Mathers, Drag Ballad, Amityville. Kim is crazy. Criminal. We've gotta respect him so much because he makes great music. Maybe not as much now. His last album isn't that bad in my opinion, but it's nothing compared to this masterpiece. Let me put it back here. Wow, this is like the last one I'm gonna show off in detail. It's, I think, the coolest records I have. Like, this is fantastic. This is great. Let me show you. Although the packaging is simple, I think this is probably the best package, the best records I have in my collection. And that is, it's not even like a real album. It's more of a compilation album, but still, this is really cool. I've got here Scream by Michael Jackson. Oh, talk about nostalgia. This guy was my childhood. I'll just call it a compilation album. It has some of my favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. If you can tell, this is kind of clear. This half of his face is actually the record inside. It's clear on the back as well, with a spoiler of what one of the records look like. I'm gonna show it anyways because it has some nice little crows and like the moon and this thing. A little spoiler of what the record looks like, or one of them. But let me show you the first one. That's really cool. I can't believe I have this. I got this for Christmas as well. Look at this. You might be wondering, like, what's so cool about like a Cream record? It's not just Cream. This thing glows in the dark. It glows in the dark. That's crazy. I didn't even know records can do that. But this one can. Like, what? What? And if you thought that was cool, wait till you look at this next one right here. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Look at this. The blue with splattered, like, light blue. And oh my. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Come on, this is great. I don't care if it's not his actual album. This is fantastic. And look at this. Look at this. It comes with this like little poster thing, which is so cool. It's great. And at the back has the track list and like a little circle and credits. So like, look at this. Best packaging by far. And to top it all off, you use this little thing. Look what it does. It has like this weird like animation kind of thing going on. If you Shazam it, that's cool. It's very creative, interactive. It's wonderful. Now this is his compilation album called Scream, and it's very like spooky themed. It says right here, this album celebrates the king of pop, Michael Jackson, and his love for the Halloween season. So of course I'll have Thriller's in this. I like Blood on the Dance Floor, Dirty Diana, Scream is great, Dangerous. There's even a track here called Unbreakable that features, get this, Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. Like, what? This is great. Definitely one of the coolest records I have in my collection. This is a very fun album to listen to. It's so cool. Back here. Alright, that's basically all the records I'm going to show you with detail, but I do want to shout out these two records right here. I've got here Igor and Ginger by Brockhampton. I'm sorry. Ginger, Igor. Ginger, Igor. Tyler the Creator, Brockhampton. I'm gonna just put them back here. I just wanted to give them a little shout out. I'm not gonna show it all with detail now because I've made unboxing videos of these two records back here. Igor was the first one. One of my favorite albums of all time. I'm not even kidding. This Igor is one of my favorite albums of all time. Definitely my favorite Tyler album and my favorite album of the year for last year. Ginger also came out last year by Brockhampton, of course. Very good. I don't even know how to compare with the others. It's a lot sadder, but it's pretty good. The Ginger one is a fan edition one, which means like my name is in the packaging itself. So if you want to check that out, you should watch the video I made. And I forgot to mention in my Igor unboxing, in the Igor record, this is why that Igor record is one of my favorite vinyl records. The reason why is because it comes with like a bonus track that's only on physical copies. Like, it was on Spotify, but they took it down, and it's called Boyfriend. It's a cool track. I like how it's placed into the track list. I didn't know that before, but now that I do, it just has an even bigger place in my heart. Like, I love it so much. That is my vinyl record collection update. Part 2. Not my entire collection. I'll wait a little bit just so I'm not like spewing these videos out frequently. There you go. This is my update of some of the records I have in my collection. If you want to see more, I have another record collection video you can check out. If you want to see more music related content, I have plenty on my channel, and if you want to see more coming up, subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll try to get them out as much as I can. No promises. I always say that, don't I? Yeah, I think I'm done here. Like the video if you like the video. It'll be cool. And comment down below which record from here you like the most. Which record do you recommend me getting? Let me know what kind of records do you have. I like reading comments like that. I've read some comments about people having some cool vinyl records that I wish I could have in my collection. So let me know what you have, if you have any, and tell me what you want or what do you think I should get. Alright, this is kind of a long video, sorry, but I'm happy I did this. I'm really happy. Alright, I think I'm done here, so thank you guys for watching. I love you guys with todo mi corazón. Big heart for all of you guys. And yeah, goodbye.